All right, welcome into the Marshall Sports Network here on YouTube. And we are here at Bergman, Marshall versus Bergman. Eli Couch going to pass it in for Marshall. And Cole Moran in the paint, pass back out to Eli. He's going to drive in to the paint, puts it up for two. That's not going to fall. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, and it's good. One pass over. Ball comes loose from 12. Marshall going to pick it up. Eli puts it up for another two. That's going to be good. .13 pass over to one for Bergman. He's going to pass over to 5. Quick jumper in the paint. It's good. About 9 minutes on the clock. Eli Couch. Pass over to Jerry Blair. Jerry pass over to Cole. Cole pass to Eli Couch. Back to Cole. We'll have a foul called on Bergman. We're going to wait to see who that call was on. Foul was called number 13 for Bergman, his second foul of the game. Eli driving in. Fast pass over to Brody Smith. Ball is lost, and Bergman picks it up. 5, quick jumper, and it's good. Tied up 6-6 here in the first quarter, about 9 minutes on the clock. And we'll have a double dribble called. One pass to 5, 13. Pass back to 5. One pass to 13. 13 going to drive in. He puts it up for 2. Caleb picks it up. It does not fall. Cole pass to Eli. Eli pass to Cole. Cole going to pass over to. Mine went blank. Caleb pass over to Brody Smith. Eli picks it up. Good save. Pass over to Jerry Blair. Into Caleb, and it's picked up by Bergman. All right, about 7 minutes on the clock. Bergman in possession, 13. One pass out to 13, 30. Back to 1, 1 driving in. Pass out to 5, 3 from the corner, and he sinks it. Eli Couch. Pass it over to Cole Moran. Clay. Pass back to Cole. Cole back into Clay in the paint. Cole picks it up. Brody Eli on the save. Eli drives in. He's going to draw the foul. The clock will run. So About 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first. 24-3. That's not going to fall. Caleb picks it up and pass over to Eli. Pass to Jerry Blair. Back out to Eli. Pass to Brody. Brody puts it up for two. He's going to draw the foul. And he'll be up for two at the line. First one not going to fall. Foul was called on number 24 for Bergman, his first foul of the game. Three passes it in for Bergman. 14-3 from the wing. That's not going to fall. Two picks it up on a rebound. Steal by Bergman. Mason picks it back up. Mason Gray. Long pass out to Troy. He puts it up and he will be fouled. 0-2 on the foul count. Troy going to put it up for two. First one not going to fall. And the second one falls. Bergman 0 on the three. He sinks it. And we'll have a walk call on Marshall. It'll be turned over to Bergman. Bergman now in possession here. Pass over to 0, 14-3. Pass to 0-2. Long pass. 14 picks it up. 3. Back out to 2. 2 drives in. He puts it up. Not going to fall. Marshall almost comes away with it. Bergman gets the rebound. They put it up for 2, and it's good. 7-14. Marshall down by 7 in the first quarter. About a minute and 30 left to go. Three drives in. Reverse layup, puts it up, not going to fall. I believe we are going to have a foul called on Marshall, awaiting to see who fouled. Foul was called on number 24, Cole Moran, his first foul of the game. And the first free throw for Bergman is good, make it 7-15. About a minute to go. About 25 seconds on the clock. And about 5 seconds to go. And I believe that's the end. I don't really know. I guess that's a quarter, so I guess there's 2. So we'll be back. And we're into the action, into the second half of this game. About 12 minutes on the clock. Once it starts, it ain't gonna stop. About a minute 35 to go. We are going to have a foul called. And we'll have a foul called. On Marshall, number 22, Mason Gray, number 2 for Bergman, up at the line to shoot 2. He makes the second one. The first one does not fall. Eli pass out to Mason Gray. Out to Jerry. Jerry drives in, puts it up for 2. He's going to draw the foul. Jerry up for 2 at the line. Here we go, and the first one's not going to fall. Second one doesn't fall. Eli on the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. About 9 minutes left on the clock. Mason Gray pass to Cole. Cole puts it up, not going to fall. Bergman picks it up. 5. Pass to 1. Puts it up, doesn't fall. 12 on the rebound. He gets his own rebound, and it's good. Mason Gray to Cole. Cole pass over to Eli Couch. Eli, quick jumper in the paint. That doesn't fall. Bergman going to pick it up, number 1. Pass to 12. Looking for an opening. He tries to pass back out. Secures his own ball. 1. Sinks it for the 3. Eli driving in, quick layup. That's good. Make it 11 to 27. And 13-3. That doesn't fall. 12 trying to get the rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Bergman. Will be Marshall ball. About 7 minutes left until this ball game is over, and we will be, I believe, going on to the senior high girls game. Or no, it may be senior boys after this. I don't quite know. I think it's senior boys. 1 pass over to 5, and we have a foul call. First one is good. Second one coming up. And it's good. And we'll have a foul call. Will be a shooting foul. Bergman, number 5, up to shoot 2 at the line. Foul was called on number 30, Troy. That'll be his first foul of the game. And the second one's good. 11 to 32. Eli driving in. He's going to put it up for 2. Ball will be turned over to Bergman. Possession arrow will stay in favor of Marshall. Jerry gonna pass it in. Eli puts it up for 2, getting his own rebound, and it's good. 35, pass over to 1. 5, 3 in the corner. 30 pass back to 3. 3 from the wing. He sinks it. 13 to 35. Five on a fast break. 3 minutes to go and a foul called on Marshall. It'll be automatic shooting foul. He'll be up to shoot 2. Foul was called on number 1, Jerry Blair for Marshall. Number 5 for Bergman. First free throw is good. And the second one is good as well. And 3, pass over to 24. 24 going to pass into 2. 2 pass out. 1 with the 3. That doesn't fall. 35 picks up his rebound. Pass back to 1, out to 2. 3 from the wing. That doesn't fall. Troy picks it up. We have a foul call on number 24, Cole Moran. And the first free throw is good. (13 to 38). Cole pass over to Jerry. We have a foul called. About 48.5 seconds, and they are stopping the clock now. And the game will be over in about 3 seconds. And that's it. And no good on the three-pointer. We'll be back on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned here on the network. Live on YouTube, Marshall Sports Network, everything Marshall Sports. And we're about to get started in the first quarter of the senior high girls game. Bergman going to come away with it. 8 minutes on the clock to go. Parker pass over to Miley. To Parker, quick jumper, not going to fall. Two, 13, pass to one for Bergman. Pass to 23. 23 driving in, stolen away by Parker Pruitt. .23 pass into one, long three, that's not gonna fall. 23 pass back out to one on the rebound. 13 puts it up and it's good, or not gonna fall. Two on the rebound, that's good. Pass over to two, driving in and puts it up for two. Marshall picks it up. Parker pass over to Miley. 23 on a steal, quick run, and she makes it. Zero to five. Izzy pass over to Miley. Izzy pass into Miley, puts it up, and it's good. One for Bergman. And we're going to have a timeout called by Marshall. We'll be back. Stay tuned on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're into the action. Knocked out of bounds by Marshall. Bergman picks it up, and we're going to have a foul. Miley gonna pass it in for Marshall. About 4 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. 11-2, 2-11. Marshall down by 9. McKenna gonna pass into Izzy Harness. Izzy, pass over to Miley. 23 picks it up for Bergman. 4 minutes and 35 to go on the clock. Pass to 1, 2, 3 from the wing, not gonna fall. 13 on the rebound, pass to 23, 1 over to 2. 2 driving in, she's gonna pass back out, almost picked away. It is picked away by Marshall. Marion Beckwith on a fast break. Puts it up, that doesn't fall, foul called. On Marshall, I believe that's Izzy Harness, that'll be her first foul. No, that is Miriam Beckwith, her first foul of the game. Miley gonna pass it in for Marshall. Bergman score. 2-14, Marshall down by 12. Miley driving in, she's gonna pass out to Miriam, back into Miley. She turns around, puts it up for 2 and sinks it. 4-14, Marshall down by 10, 23-1, quick 3, that's not gonna fall. 2-23 on the rebound. She drives into the paint, puts it up for 2 and it's good. Miley Harris. Pass over to Izzy, back to Miley driving in. She tries to put it up and we are gonna have a foul called. And we're back into the action. Second free throw is good, 5-16. Bergman in possession, 23 driving in, pass out to 1, 3 from the wing. That's not gonna fall. Amy picks it up, pass to McKenna. Long pass over to Miley, ball comes loose. She picks it back up on a good save. First quarter, Izzy Harness. Pass to Miriam, to Izzy. Izzy Harness gonna drive in, pass to Miriam, puts it up for 2, knocked out of bounds by Bergman. 2 minutes and 24 to go on the clock. Miriam pass in, McKenna picks it up, but Bergman picks it back up. 23 drive in, fast break, puts it up for 2 and it's good. Five to 18, Miley Harris. Pass over to Izzy Harness. Amy pass out. to Merriam. About a minute and 56 to go on the clock. Clock has stopped. 18-5. 5-18 Marshall. Down by 13, a minute 54 to go on the clock. 13 for Bergman. She's going to look for a pass. Pass over to 11. 0 from the corner. That's not going to fall. McKenna picks it up. Izzy pass over to McKenna. Knocked out of bounds by Bergman. It will stay Marshall ball. Merriam Beck with number 20 going to hand it in for your Marshall Bobcats. Pass in to Miley Harris. Miley pass out. Izzy Harness. Quick three from the wing. That doesn't fall. 11 picks it up. Almost a steal. First quarter, a minute 15 to go. 23 loses it. Out of bounds, and it will be Marshall ball. Marshall now in possession. A minute 13 to go. Miley Harris pass to Izzy. Stolen away. Three-pointer from Bergman. That doesn't fall. McKenna pass to Merriam. And Marshall going to pick it up. Got to get across, and Bergman picks it up on a steal. 23 puts it up for two, and it's good. 20-5. 47 seconds until the end of the first quarter. Zero pass to 23, back out to 13. 13 puts it up, not going to fall. 11 on the rebound. She gets it. That's going to make it 22-5. Or 5-22. We're going to have a foul call. Miley Harris up at the line to shoot two. And the second one, that doesn't fall. 15 seconds to go. Three from Bergman is good. 6-25. There we go. And 6 seconds to go before this ball game is over. Two launched a half-court shot. And it fell on the shot clock, rolls off into the basket. They are not going to count it. We'll be back heading into the second quarter. Stay tuned on the Marshall Sports Network. Everything Marshall Sports Network, or Everything Marshall Sports, only here on YouTube, live at Bergman and at Marshall. Wherever we go, we'll be there. And we're back into the action. Bergman 11, pass over to Zero. Zero driving in, puts it up for 2, and it's good. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Number 0, pass out to 1, 3. She sinks it. All right, we're back into the action. About 7 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Izzy Harness going to pass it in for Marshall. Gracie Gray coming into the ball game. Parker pass to Izzy. Izzy pass back to Parker. To Miley. To Izzy. Izzy pass into Miley Harris. Ball comes loose. Bergman gonna pick it up. 1. Pass over to 11. 3 from the corner. That's not gonna fall. Parker picks it up for Marshall. Good 3 by Marshall. Bergman comes right back and sinks a 3-pointer. McKenna Harris pass out. Bergman going to pick it up, 23 on a steal. She's going to drive in. She puts it up for 2, and it's good, 35-9. 6 minutes to go on the clock. Izzy Harness going to pick it up for Marshall. Miley long 3. She sinks it. Izzy. Pass over to Parker. Bergman picks it up, 11 on a still fast break. Foul called on Parker Pruitt. That will be her first foul of this game. 1-0 on the foul count. Score is 12-35. About 5 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Pass it in, 1 over to 23. Pass to 1 or to 13. 13 driving in, puts it up for 2, and it's good. Izzy Harness. Pass into Amy, out to Miley. 3 from the corner. That's not going to fall. Gracie puts up the rebound, and it's good. 14 to 37. 4 minutes and 30 to go. One pass to 23. 23 drives back, pass out to 13, and 3, not going to fall. 11 trying to pick up her own rebound. We have a jump ball called. Marshall will be in possession. Parker, we're going to have a foul called. Foul called on number 0 for Bergman, her second foul. And knocked out of bounds by Marshall. And Bergman gonna pick it up. One pass to 10, back to 1, over to 23. 23 drives in, puts it up for 2, and it's good. 14 to 39. Izzy Harness. Quick 3 or jumper, that doesn't fall, out of bounds, and Bergman gonna pick it up. (13 to 23), long pass to 0, 1-3 from the corner. That's not gonna fall. 13 getting the rebound. Marshall comes away with it. 3 minutes and 20 to go until halftime. Gracie pass over to Miley Harris. Miley pass into Amy Roberts. She's driving in, puts it up, and it's good. We have so that's no good. No good, knocked out of bounds by Marshall. 1 for Bergman in possession. Long 3, that's not gonna fall. Parker pass into Amy, out to McKenna, back to Parker. McKenna 3 from the wing, that doesn't fall. 0 for Bergman, comes away with it. 1, 0 to 23, back out to 1. 0 driving in, quick jumper, not gonna fall. 23, 3 from the wing, that doesn't fall. 1 on the rebound, 13, 3 from the wing. That bounces right out. It is a 5 for the ball, knocked out of bounds by Bergman. Marshall gonna pick it up. And Miley Harris. Pass over to Parker Pruitt. Bergman comes away with a steal, 1:55 to go. 3 from Bergman, that doesn't fall. Parker picks it up for Marshall. We will have a foul called. Foul was called on number 0 for Bergman, her third foul. McKenna Harris pass in Amy Roberts. She puts it up. She will be fouled. She'll be up at the line to shoot 2. And the first one coming up. Two pass over to 1, pass to 0. Zero drive in, pass to 23, picked up by Marshall, and we have a foul call on Bergman. Miley pass over to Parker. Parker pass over to McKenna. Bergman comes away with a quick, fast break, and they make it. Zero for Bergman, pass over to 2, 3 from the wing. That doesn't fall. Amy picks it up. Pass over to Miley. Miley gonna pass over to McKenna. McKenna pass to Miley. Bergman picks it up on a fast break. And knocks it out of bounds. Knocked away. And we have 2 seconds left on the clock. And that's half. Your score heading into halftime is 16-43. We're going to be back heading into the third quarter. Marshall versus Bergman here on the Marshall Sports Network on YouTube. We'll be back. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. You're watching Marshall Sports Network again on YouTube. We'll be right back. And we're back into the action. And Parker going to hand it in for Marshall. And Izzy Harness with it. Here we go. Bergman going to be in possession. And is he going to pass it over to Miley? .23 pass over to one. And a foul was called on number 10 for Bergman, her third foul of the game. Make it 0-1 on the foul count. We have a timeout call. We'll be back. Stay tuned on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Everything Marshall Sports here on YouTube. And we're back into the action. 49-19, Bergman leading by 30. McKenna 3, not going to fall. Bergman 23 picks it up on a fast break. She's driving in and she'll be fouled. She'll draw the foul, go to the line for two. 0-2 on the foul, 1-1 on the foul count. And the first one not going to fall by Bergman, number 23 at the line for free throws. Here we go, second one coming up. And the second one falls. Izzy. Pass over to Miley, to Parker. Pass to Amy. Miley, long pass to Izzy, to McKenna. McKenna into Amy. She's driving in. She puts it up. She'll be fouled. And she will draw one shot at the line, make it 21-50. Pass 23. 23 pass over 13. 3 from the wing, not going to fall. Marshall picks it up. Izzy Harness, fast break, puts it up for two. It's not going to fall. 13 for Bergman, pass to 1. 1 going to pass over to 2. 23 to 2. 23, 13, 3 at the wing, not going to fall. Marshall picks it up. McKenna pass over to Parker, puts it up. We will have a foul call. And Parker will be up to shoot 2. And long 3 by Bergman, not going to fall. Marshall picks it up. Miley Harris. McKenna pass over to Parker to Amy. Back to McKenna. Tries to pass back over to Parker. Picked up by Bergman. 13 drives in. Knocked out of bounds by Marshall. Bergman will stay in possession of the ball. Long 3 by Bergman. 2 on the rebound, and she gets it. Miley pass over to McKenna. Knocked out of bounds by Bergman. Marshall going to pick it up. Parker pass into Izzy Harness. .23 puts it up, and we will have a foul call. Foul call on Marshall. And the second one does not fall. Miley pass over to McKenna. Pass into Amy, puts it up. Ball comes loose. Bergman picks it up on a steal. Pass over to 23. Long pass to 1. 3, and she sinks it. Two more points, and it will be mercy rule. Marshall does not make it on that shot attempt. 0 pass out. Long 3, and mercy rule is now in effect. The clock will not stop. It will keep going this entire game, and this is it. As far as goes on the clock, it will keep running. 1 puts it up for 2, and 22-60. Parker pass over to Izzy. Ball knocked away. Bergman picks it up. 13-3. That's not going to fall. Izzy picks it up. Pass over to Parker. Parker pass to Miley. 3. That's not going to fall. One long pass to 23. 11. 13-3 from the corner, not going to fall. And we'll have a foul call on Bergman. It'll be 4-2 on the foul count. No, that'll make it 5-2. Amy up to shoot 2 at the line. Well, I don't know if they're doing mercy rule or not because the clock has been stopped, but we will see. I think it applies to the next quarter following. 11-3, not going to fall. 0 on the rebound. She puts it up. That's not going to fall. 10 puts it up and draws the foul. And it's good. Make it 23-63. Marshall down by 40. Alex pass over to Merriam. Merriam pass over. We will have a foul called. And Bella Williams will be up at the line to shoot 2. And her first one. And the first one not going to fall. (63-24) and .59 seconds to go on the clock. Marshall will be in possession. Merriam pass over to Gracie Gray, puts it up. That's not going to fall. And we will have a jump ball. Alex pass out. Bella Williams puts it up, not going to fall. Bergman comes away with it. 42 seconds to go until we head into the fourth quarter. 0 pass out to 2, 3, and that's not going to fall. Gracie Gray picks it up. 30 seconds left. One, 3, and 11 seconds to go. Alex pass Merriam, and Bergman comes away with it on a quick steal. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Heading into the fourth, we'll be back on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned here on the Marshall Sports Network. We'll be right back. And we're into the fourth quarter. I believe mercy rule will apply. 22 pass to 11. 11 driving in, knocked out of bounds. Marshall going to pick it up. Nope, the clock will stop. There we go. Now the clock's running, and yep, it is a mercy rule. 3 not going to fall. Merriam pass over to Bella. Ball comes loose and Bergman picks it up. (11-3), and she sinks it. Score is 68-24. Merriam pass over to Reese. Reese going to pass over to Bella. Ball comes loose. And we're going to have a foul call. (69-25). Five minutes and 20 to go in the fourth quarter. Bella driving in, puts it up, not going to fall. Zero pass to 22, over to 10. 10 back out to 22. 10 quick three from the corner, and that's not going to fall. Gracie picks it up, pass to Alex. Alex pass to Gracie. She's driving in, puts it up for 2. That's not going to fall. And we're going to have a jump ball call. You get so used to the clock stopping that you just, instinctively go to stop the clock. And it will be in possession of Bergman. Four minutes, 10 seconds to go. Bergman passed to 0 to 10. 5 over to 0, quick jumper in the paint. That's not going to fall. 0 pass over to 5 to 22, driving in, pass back out to 10 to 0. 5, 3 from the wing. That's not going to fall. Gracie picks it up for Marshall. Bella to Merriam. Merriam pass into Gracie Gray. Bergman gonna pick it up. 5-3 from the wing. That doesn't fall. Gracie gonna pick it up. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Merriam puts it back up on the rebound. Bergman comes away with it, 32. Pass to 0. 0 pass to 32. Back to 0. 32-3 in the wing. That's not going to fall. Marshall picks it up. Reese Ragland. Pass over to Merriam. Quick jumper, not going to fall. Bell on the rebound. We're going to have a foul called. She'll be up to shoot 2, and about 2 minutes left on the clock until this ball game is over. And we will be moving on to the senior high boys game, Marshall versus Bergman. I believe there's a senior high boys, right? Okay. One minute, 40 seconds on the clock. 10 pass to 11, over to 5, back to 11. Ball comes loose, and we are going to have, no backcourt violation. Ball was tipped by Marshall, 11 to 5, to 12, or to 22, over to 10. Quick 3, that doesn't fall. 32 gets the rebound, 11, 5 at the 3, 4. The quick one, and nope, that did not fall. Did not fall. Reese pass over to Gracie Gray, driving in. She puts it up for 2 and sinks it. 29 to 69. Marshall down by 40. Tim puts it up for 2. Gracie picks it up. Pass to Bella Williams. And this ball game will be over in about 38 seconds. Here we go. 1-1 on the foul count. 29 to 69. Merriam. Pass to Reese Ragland. Pass into Gracie Gray. Over to Bella. Merriam. Merriam pass over to Bella. To Gracie. Over to Reese. Pass back to Gracie. Drives in, puts it up, and it's good. Your final score for this girls' game is 31 to 69. Bergman takes the win, and we will be heading into the senior high boys game. If you need to take the scores down now for stats, this would be the perfect time before we reset the scoreboard to go back into the second game. Marshall versus Bergman senior high boys. We're going to pray. And that's the game. We are going to be heading into the boys' game. Marshall versus Bergman Senior High Boys on the Marshall Sports Network here on YouTube. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network on YouTube. Everything Marshall Sports will be back. Stay tuned. And we're heading into the senior high boys game. 8 minutes on the clock, starting us off, Marshall versus Bergman. Shea gonna tip off. And Bergman picks it up, quick three, not gonna fall. 22 on the rebound. 21 looking for a man, pass back out, 22-3 from the top of the key, sinks it. Shea gonna pass it in, 21 comes away with it. 11-3, not gonna fall. Mason Gregg pass over to Shea Dunham. I have a walk call on Marshall. Bergman gonna pick it up. 55-21, 55-11. Pass in, 21. Out to 10, quick save. 10 in the paint, puts it up for two, and it's good. 0-5. Shea out of bounds, and the ball will be in possession of Marshall. (11-21). 55, pass into 10. Pass out to 11-3. That's not going to fall. 21-22, 10 gets the rebound, and he puts it up, he'll be fouled. First one not going to fall, second one coming up. And we'll have a timeout called by Marshall. We'll be back. Stay tuned on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And heading back into the first quarter, Bergman in possession. 11-21, pass to 22-3. That's not going to fall. 10 gets the rebound. 55 driving in. Pass out. 21-10, 11. They're trying to get an opening on the three-pointer. Tries to hand it over. Rocky picks it up. Quick run. (55 minutes and 49 seconds to go). 0-8. And 5 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock, first quarter. Rocky. Five minutes and 22 seconds to go, 0-8. We'll be right back. We're in a timeout. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And we're back into the action. 0-8, Marshall down by 8 in the first quarter. 11 past 55, 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Marshall, Mason Gregg, pass over to Shea Dunham in the paint, puts it up for two, and it's good. .22 driving in, puts it up, and it's good. And we have a jump ball. Marshall will stay in possession of the ball. Rocky pass out to Shea. And on a steal, 21 puts it up for two, and it's good. Shea pass into Mason Gregg. Back over to Shea. 4 minutes to go on the clock. And Shea pass into Clay. Back to Shea. Clay knocked out of bounds. 3 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. 2-12. Mason Gregg, pass over to Rocky, knocked out of bounds, and it will stay Marshall ball. And shot clock violation on Marshall. Ball will be turned over to Bergman. .21-3 from the corner, not going to fall. 55 gets the rebound. 21-3 from the wing. That doesn't fall. Marshall picks it up. Bergman picks it up on a steal. 55 puts it up, and we have a charge. Long pass over to Connor Miller. Back to Rocky, into Connor, knocked out of bounds. .21 pass over to 10, knocked out of bounds, Marshall ball. Rocky puts it up for 2, and it's good. .21 pass to 55. 55 pass out to 10 to 21, into 22. Foul called. 2 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. 4 to 12. Marshall down by 8. 1-1 on the foul count. And the first free throw is good. Bergman in possession. 10 pass over to, or 11 pass over to 21. 55 3 from the corner. That's not going to fall. Rocky pass to Mason Gregg. Back over to Rocky Smith. Bergman picks it up on a long run. He puts it up, and we have a rebound by 10. And it's good, 4 to 15. 1:35 to go until we move into the second quarter. Marshall picks it up. We'll have a foul called on Bergman. Marshall, it will stay in possession of Marshall. Rocky gonna pass it in. Bergman gonna be in possession here. 10 to 11, over to 15, back to 10. 55 3 from the corner. That's not gonna fall. 10 on the rebound, and he gets it. It's good. About a minute to go on the clock. Clay puts it up, and it will be blocked. Mason Gregg, 3, not going to fall. Bergman in possession. 25 seconds, 35-3 for Bergman, not going to fall. Marshall on the save, Rocky. We're going to have a foul called on Marshall, or no, on Bergman, sorry. And that will be 2-3 on the foul count. Foul call on number 22 for Bergman, his first foul of the game. Pass over to 10, puts it up for 2, and it's good. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. And we're heading into the second quarter. We'll be back on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. And we're heading into the second quarter, 8 minutes on the clock, 6-19. Marshall down by 13, heading into the second quarter. Here we go, about to get started into the action. And the clock has started. Bergman starts off in possession, 11. Pass to 10. 11-3, and he sinks it. Shea pass over to Mason Gregg. To Rocky, pass over to Shea. Back to Rocky. Rocky gonna pass over to Keegan and to Connor. Keegan driving in. Pass over to Connor, puts it up, gets his own rebound. I honestly could not tell you what was just called. I honestly could not tell you. I kind of confused there. 6 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Bergman gonna hand it in. .22, puts it up, and he sinks it, and it's good. Pass out. And Tim puts it up for 2 for Bergman, and it's good. And we're going to have a timeout call. We'll be back. Stay tuned on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back shortly. Again, Marshall Sports Network, everything Marshall Sports. We'll be right back. And we're back into the action from that timeout. 6 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. And Bergman picks it back up. They put it up, not going to fall. Marshall comes away with it. And knocked out of bounds. Rocky driving in. Mason Gray pass over to Rocky Smith. Over to Shea Dunham. Pass over to Connor Miller. We will have a shot clock violation called on the Bobcats. It will be turned over to Bergman. And Eli Couch. Pass over to Rocky Smith out of bounds. And 10 drives in, puts it up, and it's good. Foul called on 00. Or on 0 for Bergman. Be his first foul. Mason Gregg driving in. Pass over to Keegan Sanford. He puts it up and it's good. And make it 8-33. Eli pass. No, pass over to Keegan. Over to Rocky. Pass to Eli. Ball knocked away. Stolen back by Marshall. Rocky pass over to Connor. To Rocky. Stolen away by Bergman. 0 on a fast break. He puts it up. 35 on the rebound. Eight to 35. Connor Miller. Pass in. Eli Couch puts it up for 2 and it's good. Mason Gregg on a fast break. Puts it up for 2 and it's good. Bergman leading by 23, 55. Gonna pass over to 35. 55 picks it back up over to 0. 3 from the corner and he sinks it. Marshall will now be in possession of the ball. Mason Gregg going to hand it in for Marshall. Bergman will be in possession. .22 puts it up. We'll have a foul called on Marshall. 22 up at the line to shoot two. Marshall in possession. Mason Gray pass out to Clay Clark. 13 seconds on the shot clock. A shot has to be made here. Mason Gray, three, and he sinks it. .22 puts it up, not gonna fall. Mason Gray Bergman passed to zero. 35-3 from the corner. That's not going to fall. 22 gets the rebound. Back to 35. We have a foul call. Foul against your Bobcats. 22 seconds until halftime. Foul call on number 22. So on Mason Gray, his first foul. And his second one does not fall. Nine seconds to go. And that's halftime. We'll be back. Stay tuned on the Marshall Sports Network here on YouTube. We'll be back. Your halftime score is 20-42. Marshall down by 22. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And we're back into the action, heading in from the halftime, third quarter, 7 minutes on the clock. And here we go, 20-42. Keegan's pass over to Mason Gregg. And Tim picks it up for Bergman. He drives up, puts it up. It's not going to fall. 10. Pass out to 55. 3 from the corner. And that'll make it 20-45. Rocky pass to Keegan Sanford. To Rocky. Over to Connor, back to Rocky in the paint. Pass out to Keegan. To Shea. Quick jumper, not going to fall. Bergman picks it back up. Mason Gregg. Ball comes loose. Bergman picks it back up. Quick three, not going to fall. 21 on the rebound, 10-11. Knocked out of bounds by Bergman. Marshall going to pick it up. Rocky pass over to Mason Gregg. Pass out to Rocky Smith. To Shea, puts it up for 2, and it's good. (55-21). Pass back, 55. 3 from the corner. He sinks it. Ball comes loose. Will be Marshall ball. Quick three by number 21. 10, pass over to 11, 55. 3 from the wing. That doesn't fall. Shea gonna pass it in for Marshall. Quick timeout call. We'll be back. Stay tuned on the Marshall Sports Network here on YouTube. We'll be back. Stay tuned. And we're back into the action, heading back into the second quarter from that timeout. Four minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Marshall scores 24-48. Three minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Bergman on a steal. 10 drives up, puts it up. 21 on the rebound. He gets it. Rocky pass over to Mason Gray. Pass to Shea. Shea driving in, puts it up, and we'll have a walk called on Shea Dunham. Turned over to Bergman ball. And we are into the action. Thought we were going to have to clean the court there for a second, but I guess not. Rocky driving in, pass to Mason Gregg, puts it up, not gonna fall. Bergman on a quick run, 22, and he sinks it on the dunk. I believe they counted it. They did. He's up for one. Mason Gray pass over to Mason Gray, and we'll have a shot clock violation on Marshall, turned over to Bergman. .55, pass to 21 to 0. 0 driving in, quick jumper, not gonna fall. 34 puts it up for two, and it's good. One more score by Bergman, and it will be mercy rule. Clay puts it up for two, and he sinks it. And Marshall picks it up again. Pass over to Rocky Smith, puts it up for two, and he gets it. Three from the wing, and he sinks it. About a minute left until we head into the fourth quarter. Bergman puts it up and they sink it. There is a shot clock. Three by Mason Gregg, and it's good. Bergman drives in, puts it up for two. 33-64, 18 seconds on the clock. Knocked out of bounds by Marshall. Five pass to zero. One. Three from the corner, not going to fall. Couch picks it up. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth. We'll be right back. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network here on YouTube. Everything Marshall Sports will be back. Stay tuned. And we're back into the action. Fourth quarter, 35, pass over 5, over to 1. 35-3, and that's not going to fall. Marshall picks it up. Mason Gray, or Eli Couch to Mason Gregg. Mason Gregg to Mason Gray. Pass back out to Gregg. 3, not going to fall. Gets his own rebound, driving in. He's going to pass back out to Gray. Gray on the 3. He sinks it from the top of the key. .34 puts it up for 2, and it's good. Mason Gregg to Clay Clark. Pass over to Couch. Mason Gray picks it up on a save. Gray puts it up for 2, and it's good. Five pass, knocked out of bounds. And the clock will just keep running, I guess. So I guess it depends, but usually they call mercy around 35, and we've only hit 33, so. Anyway, the clock will run, so we are just here, and Shea puts it up for 2, and it's good. 5 for the 3, not going to fall. Mason Gregg picks it up for Marshall. Gregg pass over to Shea Dunham. Driving into the paint, he puts it up for 2, and it's good. (35-0) for the 3 from the corner, not going to fall. We have a foul called. Yeah, the clock is just going to keep running. It will not stop. (13-3), not going to fall. Marshall picks it up on the rebound. Ball comes loose. And 3 by 0, not going to fall. This game will be over in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Jerry Blair up at the line to shoot 2. First one doesn't fall, second one coming up. And about 1:25 to go. 2 past the 3 for the three-pointer, not going to fall. Marshall picks it back up. Blair drives in, puts it up, not going to fall. Foul called. And this clock will keep rolling. You know, it's like a freight train. It never stops. 13 and 10 seconds, and this game will be over. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 3. Not going to fall. That is the game. Thank you for tuning in to the Marshall Sports Network here on YouTube. We will see you all tomorrow at Flippin' for the Arvest Tournament, Marshall boys versus Norfork. And we'll see you again on Thursday here on the network or in person on Thursday for the Marshall Senior Girls versus Norfork as well. You've been watching the Marshall Sports Network here on YouTube. We'll show the prayer, then we are going to cut. Stay safe. Be safe going home. Buckle up, click it or ticket. Be safe going home. We will see you all tomorrow and Thursday.